What's up, everybody? So you can tell by the title, it says that Toni Braxton says she dismissed symptoms that could have led to a heart attack. The Unbreak My Heart singer reveals that she needed a stent placed to prevent her from having a widowmaker heart attack. Toni Braxton faced an almost fatal health scare several months ago. The Unbreak My Heart singer is sharing exclusively with the Today Show how systemic lupus erythematosus, y'all, I don't know how to pronounce that, Hannah. I'm not a doctor, okay? Attacked her heart, and she needed to have a coronary stent placed to prevent a heart attack.
We are so happy that you are here with us. Thank God, first of all. And when we think about you knew something wasn't quite right with you recently, but you did what a lot of us do, which is, I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Yes,
I'm okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, so what ultimately happened? Why did you go to the hospital and what happened?
You know, I had some pain in my chest. I've had lupus for over 15 years.
Yeah.
But I was having this pain in my chest, and I thought it was because I was so sad because we had lost one of my sisters. So I was like, I'm just sad, you know.
Sadness, yeah.
And I went to the doctors, and I kept postponing this appointment he wanted me to do. You need to get this checkup. You need to do it. And I kept saying, I'll do it later. I'm fine. And finally, he called me up and said, go. I got your appointment for tomorrow. Go.
Wow.
So I went, and I remember them saying after they did it, the doctor needs to see you. And that's when shortly after that, I was told that I would have had a massive heart attack and I would not have survived. It was my left the main artery, something called the widowmaker or something like that. And even sometimes when I talk about it, I'm sorry guys, I get a little emotional about it.
Of course.
Because I feel so fortunate and so blessed. And I was not going to go to that appointment. You know, you put things off. I'll do it tomorrow. Everything's okay. I'm sure I'm fine. So I'm here today. I'm partnering with Urania to talk about kidney health. I'm talking about lupus nephritis. Something as simple as, you know, we're always uncomfortable tinkling in that cup.
Yeah.
Or getting our blood work done. Something simple. It takes 40 minutes out of your day. We put it off. And I'm here to talk about it because if I had not done that appointment, I would not be here today talking to you guys. So I want to educate people about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's so important and it's so true. You're a mom, you're a sister, you're a musician. You have all of these roles. And I think sometimes as women, we're like, oh, I don't want people to have to worry about me.
Exactly.
Was there like, when you heard that news, that you were like days away from, you know, another ending?
Yeah.
What went through your mind?
It felt surreal. And initially my doctors didn't tell me. They just said, you know, we just want to check some things, just quickly see what's going on. You know, these tests aren't always accurate. Still trying to keep me calm. And then a couple days after they did the procedure, they told me.
Wow.
They said it was touch and go for a moment.
What is it like living with a disease that you have to deal with day in and day out? You have good days and bad days. It's chronic. So how do you get through the days, the tough ones?
Family, good friends help. My kids, being a mom, I love being a mom. Having lupus I have SLE, so it can attack any organ in my body. Now it's starting to affect my kidneys. And that's when it can get really scary because it's 4 times more likely for African Americans and Asian women to develop this lupus, or women who are Hispanic and Native American 2 times. You know, so if you have lupus, you're at a risk already of it going into something like lupus nephritis, which is kidney damage, kidney failure. So I'm here today to talk about kidney health, but I'm like, okay, it loves my heart today. Tomorrow it could be my kidney. So it's some days I do get sad, I'm not going to lie. Some days I'm sad, but there are good and bad days, and I always try to think of the glass as being half full.
Yeah.
Always a silver lining.
Are there things you can do, you know, that aren't necessarily medicinal, but the way you eat, you sleep, are there things you try to do for yourself that help heal you?
Yes, I do some things and it helps. And I used to talk to people like, what medications are you on? And and tell people what I'm on. But I felt myself going to my doctor saying, well, so-and-so's on that medication. Can I be on that?
Yeah.
And the doctor's like, but that's for them.
Yeah.
That's not what you should
But what
be
about
on.
health? Like, do you try to eat?
I do try to eat good, but you know, you got to enjoy life too. So I have Sundays are my bad days. You know, I got to have a glass of champagne, just a half, and some pizza or something like that, because you got to enjoy yourself.
Totally.
You know, but it gets challenging for me because I know I'll never be able to do shows 7 days a week again, 5 to 7 days.
You love singing?
Love performing. That's my favorite thing to do. But I can do one-offs. I can do a show here and there.
You won't be able to tour again?
Not long term. I used to when I was young. I was 12, but I can still sing.
By the way, listening to those clips. It makes us all feel so good, and to know that you are among the top selling female artists of all time.
Yes, very blessed.
Is awesome. Well, you're an amazing human being, Tony.
Yes.
We really, really appreciate.
And you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I want to be a centennial.
Yes, you're going to be a centennial, but also you're staying right here.
We have another segment. Do you mind?
We'll come back.
We have much more with Tony Braxton
right after this.
And listen, you guys, it is a good thing that Tony actually listened to her body and went to the doctor when she did, because when people wait to go to the doctor, they wait so long that it causes more detrimental things to happen, and even sometimes being sent home to meet your maker. So it's a good thing that she actually listened to her body and she went to the hospital. I do know several people that have lupus, and different types of lupus, that is. And lupus is it can be very, very hard on your body. It can be painful. And I know people that experience lupus pains, and it is not really fun. But listening to your body, you got to go to the hospital. That reminds me of a health condition that I had a couple of months ago. I actually currently have blood clots. I have blood clots in my lungs, in both of my lungs, and a long one in my left leg. And had I not gone to the hospital when I went, who knows what would have happened. The ER doctor said that it was a good thing that I came, because I caught the blood clots in time. And by me going when I went, there was no damage to my heart or to my lungs. And so I am on blood thinners right now. And hopefully I won't have to be on these blood thinners for a long time. But I listened to my body. And even, y'all, it was so crazy, because even when I actually went to the hospital, I felt fine by the time I got there. And my coworker actually took me to the hospital, and I was like, girl, I might as well go home, because I feel better. And I told myself, I said, no, I'm going to stay. I stayed. And then that's how the ER doctors discovered that I had several blood clots in my lungs and in my left leg, because they did like a D-dimer test on my D-dimer test on me, and my levels were over 4,000, but the levels should have been 500 and below. So they did a CAT scan and all that good stuff, and that's how they discovered that I had blood clots. So listen to your body. And I know a lot of people may not go because they may not have the money to, they may not have the proper insurance. But listen here. First of all, you tell the people, listen, you can bill me, and then I'll pay whatever I can later. So go to the hospital immediately, or to your doctor, and tell them what's going on with you, because they can figure it out. And I'm glad that I listened to my body, and I'm glad that Toni Braxton listened to her body, and thank God that she is alive today. And so that is a good thing, because, I love me some Toni, okay? So anyway, y'all, comment down below and let me know your thoughts, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.